halfway there to the end. Sreda, yes, Sreda, middle. We made it so far. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari Jaya Gopi Jana Yasodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yasodanandana Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jayo Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jayo Radha Madhava Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Jai Vishnu Pramamsa Parivrajikacharya Sutra Sada Sri Srimati Dana Goswami Abhaichara Naravinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Grandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande, all glories to the assembled devotees. Jai Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Jai Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. The Star Wars, the big war between the demigods and demons, But we have a lull in the war. If you know this word, a lull, like a short, quiet period. It's called here the truce. The chapter is called the truce. What's the Slovenian for the truce? Premirje. Okay, yes. And it's not that they were seeking it. Krishna told them, make truce. Oh, okay. So we are reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 8, Chapter 6. The demigods and demons declare a truce. They were fighting before, and they will be fighting after, but for now, there's a truce for prayers. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam, so 8.6.14. Satvam vidhat svakila lokapala vayam yadartastava padamulam samagataste bahirantaratman kim vanya vigyapyamashesha sakshina Kimanya vigya ashesha sakshina Satvam vidatsva kila lokapala Vayam yadartastava padamulam Samagataste bahirantaratman Kim vanya vigyapyamashesha sakshinaha Satvam vidatsva kila lokapala Vayam yadartastava padamulam Samagataste bahirantaratman Kim vanya vigyapyamashesha sakshinaha Vanya vigyapyamashesha sakshinaha Satvam vidatsva kila lokapala Vayam yadartastava padamulam Samagataste bahirantaratman Kim vanya vigyapyamashesha sakshinaha Satvam vigata kila lokapalam Vanyam yadartastava padamulam Samagataste bahirantaratman Kim vanya vigyapyamashesha sakshinaha Satvam vidatsva kila lokapalam Vayam yadartastava padamulam Kim vanya vigyapyamashesha sakshinaha. Ladies? Satvam vidatsva kila lokapala Vayam yadartastava padamulam samagataste antaratmana Sa, that, Tvam, your lordship, Vidhatsva, kindly do the needful. Akhila Lokapala, the demigods, directors of different departments of the universe. Vayam, all of us. Yat, that which. Artha, purpose. Tava, at your lordships. Padamulam, lotus feet. Samagata, we have arrived. Te, unto you. Bahi anta atmana, atman. O super soul of everyone. O constant internal and external witness. Kim, what? Va, either. Anya vigyapyam, we have to inform you. Ashesha sakshinaha, the witness and knower of everything. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. My Lord, we, the various demigods, the directors of this universe, your universe, have come to your lotus feet. Please fulfill the purpose for which we have come. You are the witness of everything, from within and without. Nothing is unknown to you, and therefore it is unnecessary to inform you again of anything. Purport. As stated in Bhagavad Gita 13.3, Kshetragyam japimam vidhi sarva kshetrishu bharata, the individual souls are proprietors of their individual bodies. But the Supreme Personality of Godhead is the proprietor of all bodies. Since He is the witness of everyone's body, nothing is unknown to Him. He knows what we need. Our duty, therefore, is to execute devotional service sincerely, under the direction of the spiritual master. Krishna, by His grace, will supply whatever we need in executing our devotional service. In the Krishna consciousness movement, we simply have to execute the order of Krishna and Guru. Then all necessities will be supplied by Krishna, even if we do not ask for them. Satam vidatsvakila lokapala vayam yadartastava padamulam samagadaste bahirantaratman kim vanya vigyapyamashesha sakshinaha. My Lord, we, the various demigods, the directors of this universe, have come to your lotus feet. Please fulfill the purpose for which we have come. You are the witness of everything, from within and without. Nothing is unknown to you. And therefore it is unnecessary to inform you again of anything. Om Gyanati Mirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunvanidam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripasindubhya Evacha Paditanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Chaitanya Padamboja Madhupebhyo Namo Namaha Katanjida Shayadesham Shvapitad Gandha Bhagavavet. My respectful obeisances again and again to all the devotees of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu who are like honeybees drinking honey from the lotus of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's feet, because even a dog taking shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, of devotees of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, will also get a share of that honey. Yasya prasadadagyopi sadhe sarvagyatam vrajet sashi chaitanya devo me bhagavan samprasidatu. May Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, be merciful unto me. By His grace, a complete fool can get all knowledge in one moment. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Everything is going according to the perfect plan, except that it's not my plan, not even your plan. It is Krishna's plan. And sometimes we don't know the plan in all its details. And this story here shows how Krishna is impartial and he lets everybody have their day. So here, what do we have? We have rascal demons winning. So the rascal demons found a moment when the demigods were weak due to an offense, and they were strong because they were following dharma and serving their guru very nicely, and they were winning. And even if sometimes they were not winning, oh, it's warm, thank you. And some of them were killed. They had Shukracharya giving them the Sanjivani mantra, and they brought back the dead demons to life. Hare Krishna. What to do? So the demigods were losing and dying, and so they went to Krishna. They went to Krishna to pray. So you see, they are praying several times actually, but before they got in trouble, so they went to Brahma, to their boss, and they said, their GBC, they said, what is happening? What is this? Can you please do something? So Brahma said, yes, we have to do something. Okay, let's pray to God. So Krishna. So they meditate, and effulgence comes. Such effulgence, they don't see Krishna, they don't see the world, they don't see themselves. But they are devotees, they know He's there, we are there. Okay, so they say, oh, Krishna, we have this problem here. What will you tell us to do? And Krishna, very strangely, says that, okay, make peace with the demons. What? Make peace with... But we are fighting with the demons. They are demons. Why should we make peace with demons? They are demons. We are demigods. We are ruling, and they are demons. They are against your plan completely. No. Acharyas are saying that Krishna could just have snapped his fingers and everything would be okay. But they say something funny. They say that Krishna thought, looks like a good time for churning the milk ocean. It would be a good fun. We could have good fun churning the ocean. When was the last time you were churning a milk ocean? Long time ago, right? You can't even remember. So we see that Krishna participated very actively. He participated in several forms. Under the mountain, in the Vasuki, and carrying and instructing and sitting on top. He was, making sure that it's happening. Even one time they all fainted because it was very heavy. They had, how do you call it when you overtrain? When you train too much, you faint or something. You become burnout or injured. So they tried too hard. So then, then Krishna looked at them and they came back to life. And again they went on to carry the mountain. So Krishna thought, let's have this fun. And he says, okay, make peace with the demons and we will churn the ocean, and whatever the demons ask, You accept. What? Accept the demons' request, but they are demons. Yes, yes. What they will ask, we want this, you say okay. They will say we want that, you say okay, take it. So whatever they want, accept, agree, and give. Only one thing, the nectar. You will get the nectar at the end. So that you will get. So you can see, Krishna said everything they didn't want to hear. He said everything they didn't want to hear. First of all, he said, wait. Second of all, he said, make peace. Not fight, make peace. Not that, okay, you just fight one more time, I will help, or I will just do something and you will be okay. No, he said, make peace, agree. Okay, then make peace and they will have a list of demands, agree. Oh, this is horrible. And then from this churning, 13 amazing things will be produced, and demons will ask for this, for that. Give it, okay, let them take. Whew, this is too much. So, in the previous canto, that was the question by Yudhishthir, how is it? The demons sometimes accuse Krishna. They say that Krishna is like a boy with a sweet tooth. He is one who likes sweets. How we? Sladko-sniden, okay. A boy with sladko-sniden dechak. A boy with a sweet tooth, that the demigods are very clever. They offer him sandesh and laddu, and Krishna likes sweets. So then Krishna favors the demigods. And we demons, we do everything dharmic. Okay, we forgot to offer one sandesh sometimes. Or we just follow the rules. We didn't offer the sandesh and laddu and this beautiful charanamrita or madhuparka. And, you see, he helps the demigods. So he's not impartial. He's not a good god. If you put one of us as god, I'll be a better god. As Hiranyakashipu things or some other things. So, to reply to that, Narada Muni says, no. It's not that he is favoring the laddu offering demigods. It's just that the laddu offering demigods are, yes, laddu is vegan, right? If some of you happen to be vegans, Hare Krishna, laddu is vegan, right? Unless it's with ghee, right? If it's in ghee, then tough luck, okay. It just happens that the laddu offering devas, demigods, they happen to be in goodness. They happen to be in sattva gun. They themselves follow sattva gun, the mode of goodness, in their relationships, in their life, in their habits, customs, everything. And it so happens that sattva gun has to win 90% of the time. Because sattva gun means it exists. Without goodness, it does not exist. Sattva gun means it survives, it continues. Whereas the demons, they like tamas and rajas. And tamas is destruction. Okay, sometimes you need some destruction. Like, last month we had this building next doors destroyed. Yeah? The whole day they were boom, yes, destroying and somebody paid money to destroy. So it's also a service. Sometimes things need to be destroyed and then something else maybe will be there. So that's tamas. But tamas will win only small percent of the time, not more than 10%. So when tamas goes on top, then demons win. So here you have the illustration of how demons are winning. So this is their time. They are victorious. They resuscitate their dead soldiers. They conquer the demigods, and the demigods are losing, and they have to run away, and even they turn to Krishna, and even Krishna comes, shows them Brahmajyoti, and what does he say? Yeah, you have to wait. You have to wait. Make peace with the demons. Okay, go churn the milk ocean, produce the nectar, agree to their demands. Even Krishna came, who can fulfill every desire, and they have to accept his schedule, and this schedule seems to sort of favor demons, the demons. The demons are included in that schedule. So that's difficult if we have some passion. If we have some passion, we want things quickly, and we want things my way. The way I understand, this is the best way. I want it like I understand, and quickly, and more, a little more, still a little more. So in passion. So Krishna says, no, you please, okay, you have some passion, okay, you work. You go churn the ocean. I will help. I will come and I will join. I will also join. So this is some of our challenge, that in life, not everything will happen as I understand it should happen. Sometimes I have a perfect idea how it should work, and it seems it has been working for the last 25 years, and now it doesn't work. What's wrong with Krishna? You know, who's boss here? Krishna. Okay, Brahma. We go to Brahma, but Brahma says, no, sorry, I can't do much. That's the season. So like we have winter coming after the summer, or summer after the winter. So sometimes you have a certain time. And this canto shows that even Krishna says, yes, you adjust and adapt to the change, accept the situation. The guy who invented the word stress, this was some Hungarian, Austrian, he's written Celje, but I understand Hungarians pronounce it Seje. Seje. So he invented this word stress, and he was very unhappy how it was used, because the stress is not such a trouble as is the resistance to some stress or change. We suffer not because something happens, but we suffer because something happens and we want it to unhappen. That's why we suffer. Unfortunately, if it has happened, it has already happened. We cannot make it unhappen. As they say, what is anger? You may have heard it. Anger is a hope, is a strong hope for a better past. But the past is past. No matter how strongly you hope, okay, in the spiritual world you can go back and change. Krishna, spiritual world, that's possible. But here, no. It goes one direction. It goes in circles, but it goes one direction, the time. So, instead of being angry, better to... The sooner I accept, the sooner I can do something. The sooner I accept, this is the situation, and what can I do in this situation? The sooner I can actually do something, and the sooner I can actually be productive, and instead of going crazy, that something is not as I imagine it should be, I can use my energy to do something positive for Krishna. Question number 1 already there. Good. It's a question, right? Yes. Wait. Yes.
About this anger. Hare Krishna.
It's a burning question.
Yeah, it's like about this anger, it can also prevent the future in a way.
Yes, it's destructive.
Yeah.
Anger comes from passion, but it leads to tamas and it destroys. This is one of the steps of 8 steps of degradation Krishna mentions in the 2nd chapter of the Gita. And in anger, we do stupid things. Anger covers the intelligence.
But if child do something wrong, then parents are angry, so that they prevent the future that he will do again. So he will not do again something wrong. So I don't understand why is this not productive in a way.
Anger?
Yeah, because they should say like, no, this is just a precaution to prevent something, because he will not understand if you say like, yes, you were nice, don't do this in the future. He will just smile and do it in the future. I mean, I don't understand.
So, good.
Because
so
this is
you
the
think,
way the things
so
are
you
going.
think about the future. That means you ask a question, what to do for a better future? Yes, you ask, again, you do not reject that this should not happen, this should not exist. You think what to do that it becomes better. You have to accept the situation that this is what it is. And then you see what to do to make it better. So especially with a child, if you're just angry at the child, maybe you can control the child. There are so many stories in Kali Yuga that the angry father beats up the kid, the child, for the first 15 years until the child grows, and then the boy beats up the father.
This is called karma. Called karma.
So why create bad karma? There's no point creating bad karma. So in other words, okay, you are angry. We are not saying you should kill, your anger also exists. And when you deny anger, that creates another problem. Yesterday we discussed that so many diseases we have are different ways to cover my anger. I am angry at something, and then because I'm not supposed to be angry, so therefore, I'm happy. I'm not angry. Who is angry? I'm not angry. And I'm covering this up. And therefore, it comes out as arthritis and back pain and this neck pain and or something, or depression or something else. To give me an excuse, some external excuse, whatever is fashionable nowadays. Like 100 years ago, people would faint. 60 years ago, they would have ulcers. 150 years ago, they would have hysteria and fainting. So depending on the current fashion, we have the socially acceptable problem. Now we have some back pain, and that's whatever socially is acceptable. Okay, this sounds like a good disease to have. Okay, let's have this disease. And sometimes just recognizing, I'm angry, helps. So we are not denying anger. It's good to know, yes, I'm angry. It's good to understand why am I angry. But then the question is, not to be reactive, just lash out, okay, this kid created trouble, so let me beat the kid up, and then the kid will be afraid for the first 15 years and keep silent. No, we have to see how to help the kid behave better. So that means it's a constructive attitude, hopefully loving attitude, as if these are parents, supposed to be loving for the kid. And then if there is loving attitude, then the kid can accept even harsh action if he feels the love from the parents. And there is a good chance that if you're thinking about what's the best way, you will select what actually works for the kid. And it may not be just a slap on the head or beating him to a pulp, but sometimes explaining, sometimes talking, sometimes rewarding, sometimes a little threat, or even if it's punishment, they say that there are ways to punish the children, that you explain the cause and effect, and then you say, okay, so what do you think is the appropriate punishment for such a wrong act? And then the kid says, okay, you can ground me for 3 days or whatever, something. And then he understands, yes, he understands the cause and effect. He understands the logic of. So that's a proper use of anger, not being reactive.
Hare Krishna, I would like just to continue because I really don't understand. Because in Shastras, in Srimad Bhagavatam, Nrsimhadev Bhagavan is angry. Shiva is angry. He chops heads
Sure.
off. And
If you are Shiva, you're welcome. If you're Nrsimhadev, that's your.
So it's just some figures. I mean, like Supreme Personality.
It has to be. That's the point. That why am I angry? Because my ego oftentimes does not correspond to my place. So I think the world should act as I understand it. It's proper to act with me in the center. Burijan Prabhu says that I think that people should cooperate, meaning cooperate with me. But 7 billion of everybody else, they think, no, yeah, we should cooperate. We should cooperate with me. So everybody puts them in the center. So Nrsimhadev is in the center. Lord Shiva has this service. And for us, if you like this service, yeah, we have vacancies. We have these jobs openings, like the Yamadutas, some few million little Rudras, helping big Rudra to demolish stuff. Yeah, but even for destruction, you can see that there are so many papers these people had to fill out, even to destroy. They follow certain rules. It's not, again, so human life means you do not act on instinct. On instinct means just like a machine, you know. It triggers and you react. You become angry and you slap. That's like a dead machine, a robot, or worse than robot. It's like a bad robot, badly programmed robot. Whereas a human is somebody who can see, okay, there are different choices, so let me choose the better one. Let me see why. So like the demigods here, they, for example, what could they do here? So the demigods are in trouble. So what are different ways we react in a bad situation? Our favorite of Kali Yuga? Huh? Fight? They've tried fighting. They lose. Huh? Quarrel. They... huh? I mean... our favorite in Kali Yuga is go depressed. You know, anger, if you can do something, it's anger. If you can't do something, it's depression. Slide down and die. You know, useless. What can I do? Oh, my life is useless. Oh, I'm useless. Oh, everything is useless. Oh, I just go right down and... yeah, what can I do? Bad, yes. I should kill myself. And that's, you know... they are still doing this, yeah? Is it the jackhammer? So the demigods could have just commit suicide or go to Krishna and say, we will commit suicide. If you do not kill the demons, we will commit suicide. That's what we do, right? In this world, oftentimes. That's one option. Did they do this? No. They say, you see, look, they go to Krishna and they say, we know that you know, so we are sorry, but if we understand correctly, we are supposed to keep order, and we cannot. So can you please either, you know, adjust some settings from your side, you know, change the winter to the summer, or tell us what to do. So, and he tells them what they really don't want to hear. He tells them, make peace with demons, accept all their demands, and go churn the ocean. Okay. And we will see. The demons again fight with them, and again win, and take away the nectar. But Krishna had his fun, so he looks, Okay, Tamagun time is over. Okay, I'll come as Mohini. And he comes and smiles at the demons, and the demons are charmed, and they say, oh, you decide how to distribute the nectar. And he says, how can you trust me? You can see I'm just a playful girl, and you see I like to joke. I will cheat you. He tells him, I will cheat you. And they say, ha, 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 not only you are beautiful, you have such a nice sense of humor. No, no, no. No, you decide. you distribute. And then Mohini says, oh, yeah, okay. But, you are such strong demons, so, you are strong. I'll go give a little to those weakling demigods. So then she gives, and then they see she gives everything away. Completely. But they keep silent because they promised, and she said she will do this. So only one, Rahu, was intelligent enough. That's why he makes it, one demon who made it among the demigods as one of the grahas. And karmis are afraid of Rahu and Ketu, but devotees know that Rahu Ketu is also a beneficial force to help devotees be detached. So one demon was not so bewildered. Yeah. You had some other... Okay. Yeah, so this is what I want to bring out, that this is all wrong from a naive point of view. As a child, I remember, as a child, I was taught, you pray to God, and if you believe in God, then He will bless you. Who had wishes to Santa Claus or however you is? So we had prayers, and I remember I thought, okay, I have to, do I believe in God? It's such a strange idea, believe in God, He's there, what's there to believe in, it's, but it's, our faith is messed up by my unwillingness to accept His plan, to surrender. If we accept His plan a little bit, we become demigods. And if you become demigods, 90% of the time, it's okay. If you become demigods, 90% of the time, it's paradise. Even all around it's bad, for you it goes. It's okay. And then 10% of the time, it's crazy. But again, they are coming to pray to Krishna, and they say, oh, Krishna, please, we know you are in charge. And Krishna comes, so there is no question of believing. He comes. They are flooded with effulgence. There's no question of believing, not believing. He's there. He talks to them. They are in this total effulgence. Beautiful, right? And what does he say? He says, no. What you want, sorry, no. And what do? They surrender. They say, okay, your plan, okay, we will accept, yes. So that's desired. There's three levels of servants. One can guess before you know, before you say. The other, first class. Second class, the master says and the servant does. Yes, willingly. The third class is the master says and the servant grumbles. Why does who makes such plans? Oh, what is schedule? But he does. So, okay, he is also kept, at least for a while. He is kept. And the fourth class, that's, he's told and he doesn't do. Willingly, unwillingly, he doesn't do. Okay, so that's, of course, we probably have the fifth class who fight against. That's the demons. They try to game the system, so they try to trick the system. So this is what this is what Bhagavatam brings out, that they are demigods. They are good, not only good. This is their service, and they can't do their service. This is what they are saying here. Look, we are Lokapalas. You put us, you gave us, this is the job description you gave us, and we can't do it. It doesn't work. So we know you know, but can you please pay some attention? Is it really how it's supposed to do? Or maybe something has to be adjusted? And Krishna says, no, it's not going to happen as you think it will happen. Okay. And they accept. So, as in the first canto, Bhishmadev says, Bhishmadev is crying, looking at the Pandavas. He says, you Pandavas are so devoted. There is Yudhishthir is personified dharma, so he says there is no question of having bad karma. Because Yudhishthir, you are personified piety, you are personified goodness, personified religion, so there is no question of you reaping bad karma. So why did you suffer so much? So then he says, more important than understanding Krishna's plan is to accept Krishna's plan. That's called surrender. Krishna's plan, Krishna's schedule, Krishna's... Yeah. And sometimes you have winter. Sorry. So what do? We can sit and cry, oh, why there is winter? Or we can, prepare wood or wood pellets and, put it in the stove, heat it up, or at least do exercise so that we don't freeze, get some warmer clothes, and see what can be done. So they accept Krishna's plan. So not the other, because we think, Krishna, if I understood your plan is so weird. Can you please tell me why is it like this? It's almost like, Krishna has to come and has to say, Prabhu, this is what I want to do. Do you agree? I want to do like this. And I will say, how about we skip, this austerity, let's skip austerity. No, austerity. And this laddus can be not 3, how about 15? 15. It's like, who is the servant, who is the boss? So when I accept, so Bhishmadev says, when I accept his plan, then maybe I will understand. When I accept, okay, you're God, I'm a servant, you have bigger picture, you have the whole universe, you have the demons and the demigods, you have billions and trillions, not trillions, you have, in your stomach there are trillions of living entities. It's mind-boggling how many living entities. It's impossible even to imagine for us. We cannot imagine what's a trillion, And you have at least several trillion helping you from inside. So he has to consider everybody, put them all together, somehow harmonize them. So when I accept, okay, I'm a servant, let me harmonize me, not you harmonize you with me, but let me harmonize me with you. Then maybe I will understand, oh, that's why. Like, how often does it happen to you that you, after you suffered, you understand, I thought it was bad, but it turns out it was useful. How many times you went through some difficulty and afterwards you say, oh no, that was some lesson, some austerity, some training experience, yeah? It's we see nowadays people pay money to exercise. You have a monthly, I don't know how much, we have to ask Mahayuri, what's the monthly fee for the gym? Unless you are a devotee, then you have how to say, courtesy gym. Krishna's blessing gym. So, yes, accepting, Bhishmadev says, is more important than understanding, because first you accept, then you understand. Not that first you understand, then you accept. First surrender, then understand. Or
contemporary everything. So we are doing very wrong everything that we are against the system that is doing. We should like praise everything, say like yes, you're doing wrong, I mean you're doing very good.
maybe.
Although we know that they're not doing this is very against the also conclusion of Vedic scriptures, etc. Because they're
Take as much information as you can and make an informed decision. See, is it actually Krishna's? See, because you can see that devotees have different opinions about this. Very good devotees have different opinions about this. Very good authorities have different opinions about this.
But this because they are not informed.
Bhagavad Gita 3:14. Bhagavad Gita 3:14. You know 3:14.
No, I don't know. So
Prabhupada, I'm sorry, you brought it up. I will read. I will just read one short sentence from Bhagavad Gita 3:14. Any addition you like, it's there. So this is Bhagavad Gita chapter 3, verse 14. Prabhupada says, when there is an epidemic disease, an antiseptic vaccine protects a person from the attack of such an epidemic. So it's not against Prabhupada's books per se, just the word or just the concept of vaccine. So you collect different opinions, you see different devotees, they say like this, who is trustworthy, who is not trustworthy, and you see if you have Krishna Gauranga saying, no, wait, do like this, don't do like this. Okay. Otherwise, again, it's not about this specific topic, but it looks like in general, yes, now is the time when everybody's plans went haywire. Yes, so there's not probably a single person in this world whose plans have been easily fulfilled in the last 2 years. Yeah? And we see that what I want to point out, that this is similar to the situation of the demigods. They think it's demonic, it's against our plan, and we are losing. But, so what do? They turn to Krishna. They turn to Brahma, and then they turn to Krishna, and then they see what's the best way to do, and they accept Krishna's plan.
If I can make a conclusion out of this, we cannot see the real perspective.
Yeah.
Nor me here, nor you there, or
yes.
Because only Krishna knows everything. And
yes.
I mean, it's funny.
Yes. It's not. It's very sad, but it's.
And how can we have a society if we are not ruled by one shiksha, one understanding, one way?
Yes.
How can we have this society? Because
horrible.
No, it's not true.
yes, it is.
You're making joke, Prabhu, out of this. Sorry,
well.
I mean, it's because I'm a little bit upset because I don't understand, and you're making jokes. I think this is not the good way that we'll find a solution on this, or I should be just silent, stop, and I will be punished, not by anger, but by some other means, by the authorities of this temple. You see, that's how things are going here.
We
the
are
one
not
who is on the position can put feet on the
as you can see, you're having the mic, you can say your opinion. You're not saying stop talking. We are letting you speak, and this is the point that.
And with vaccines, how can we offer Krishna vaccines? Krishna is saying, yeah, you offer me a vaccine with all the, I don't know, animal things inside, and I will have it, and I will give you the blessings. I will prasadam.
You can offer the one that's without. There is also one that's without. But I don't want to talk about. I mean, I want to talk about it, but I don't think.
Talk about this because this is also dividing our society. No?
Yes.
Not be ignorant in this way. No?
But it seems. It seems to have become
intelligence from our leaders of society who took the side of the vaccines is good.
You see, so it's already become such a religious principle that for so many devotees this question, which is actually a small question. It's not a big question. It's not such a big issue. But it seems that for some devotees it has become more important than the 4 regulative principles and chanting Hare Krishna. And service and...
Since you are not following 4 regulative principles,
there are clean, squeaky clean ones that you follow all the principles. Plus, there is a separate clause for medicine. But this is not what I want to prove or discuss. What I want to discuss is that some intellectual humility is required when things don't seem... Because you can see that not only you are upset, but the opposite side is as upset as you or more. Both sides are very upset, and both sides are devotees. This is what I'm saying. And both sides are confused. Why is this happening? You are saying why they take vaccine, and these are thinking why you are not taking the vaccine. And both are very, very confused. What's the problem? You're saying, how can they not understand this? And they think, how can they not understand this? And therefore, we may be angry, we may be upset, we may be in a situation that's similar to the situation that the demigods are in. So what the demigods do, they do not just... So they can become depressed, they can become angry at Krishna and go accuse Krishna. They can accuse other devotees, and they can try to find, okay, let's see which demigods... 3 years ago, this demigod, I saw him, he ate 5 ladus, and he didn't wash his hands, so he is something, something. So they don't fight between themselves, they surrender to Krishna, that's the point. So we try to surrender to Krishna. And there are some things about surrendering to Krishna that I think are beyond... That unite us, everybody. Every flavor of a devotee can unite around some concepts about serving of Krishna, like chanting Hare Krishna, doing kirtan, reading Srimad Bhagavatam, following Srila Prabhupada to the best of our ability, cooperating in furthering Srila Prabhupada's movement. There are some things that we will agree, all of us. Then, some details we will diverge. But surrendering to Krishna, this is the first step before we understand Krishna's plan. Then after some time we will see, that's the problem, as in this famous quote, that the problem with life is that you understand your life backwards, but you have to live it forwards. That when you look back at your life, you see, oh, that's why it happened. Oh, now I see that's probably how it... But as you live it forward. As a devotee, we are in a better situation, because at least we have the ultimate picture that we are supposed to become Krishna's loving servants, chant Hare Krishna, and make friends with devotees. At least these are universal principles. I think you would agree.
I will stop here because I don't understand things good, and I see duality, big duality here, and also other not good examples out of this. And I don't know how we will show that we are something different, that we have a higher knowledge, if we are accepting things that are served by the society, which is run by greed, money, and they don't have any. I mean, if they say that they would like to help us, come on. We know that they are playing joke on us, And,
so
I don't know why this is not so obviously, because...
And the other side also don't know why is it not so obvious that you pick your battles. You pick your battles. That you choose which battle to fight. Will you fight about this detail? Which color to color this area or do this? Or do you try to fight a bigger battle for Krishna consciousness? About the purpose of life, not how you live this, particular 2 years of your life,